Main man here. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing, man. So, thinking about the Adrien Broner fight, the things that come to mind, after that fight is now over, is that fight showed a lot of independence from Adrien Broner, and I'm very happy to see that, man, when it comes to Adrien Broner. Most boxing fans, including YouTube uploaders, we got a love-hate relationship with Adrien Broner. 1 minute, we cool with Adrien Broner, he entertains us. The next minute, we're pissed off that he's not performing to the level that we hope that he can perform at. But the thing is, man, with Adrien Broner is that I'm very happy to see is the fact that when he fought Adrien Granados, this was one of the first fights in a long time that we saw Adrien Broner and not some wannabe Floyd clone. I can't recall Broner the entire fight shoulder rolling or trying to do his version of a shoulder roll. Didn't see that in the entire fight. I didn't see a less aggressive Adrien Broner. We've seen a very aggressive Adrien Broner stalking Adrien Granados at many points throughout the fight, bringing the fight to Adrien Granados and standing his ground. And another way we saw independence from Adrien Broner was the fact that he's talked about he want to promote only himself. He should just be promoting himself as well as his fighters. The fighters that fight under the AB Promotions banner, that is. And I actually am happy to hear this because I always say in my videos, Adrien Broner's number one thing that he has going for him is his popularity. Well, why should everybody else and their mamas be cashing in on the popularity of Adrien Broner? People like Floyd Mayweather gets credited for taking control of their careers at certain points in their career. When Floyd Mayweather so-called bought himself out with Bob Arum and he became an independent man in charge of his own destiny, he started his own promotional company, which is basically ran by Leonard Ellaby. But he started his own promotional company, and he gained his independence. And in Adrien Broner's case, we see him doing the same thing, just at an earlier point in his career. Adrien Broner made himself popular, ladies and gentlemen. No one helped build Adrien Broner that I can recall. It wasn't like in Canelo's case, where he was built up on undercard after undercard. No, Adrien Broner is self-made. His talking, his antics, his dumb shit, it paid off in one way and it made him popular. So he figures, why am I letting everyone else grab some of the bag that I created? And it makes sense. So when I hear him speaking of, a couple weeks ago, Robert Easter selling out the place, and I don't know if Broner sold out the place where him and Granados fought, and they had a good undercard with Lamont Peterson on the undercard, so I don't know what the numbers came in about that fight. But, he wants to cash in on himself. And the fact of the matter is, he said this right in front of that meathead, fathead motherfucker Leonard Ellaby, which I thought was great. Adrien Broner has money in his corner now, at least for now. We see him running around with Rick Ross. For the last few fights, he's been kicking it with Rick Ross. But ever since Broner's been sporting that big-ass beard, he's been kicking it with Ross. That's his money guy. He has another money guy in his corner. He has Al Heyman in his corner. He has good fighters in his stable. He has champions. So, like I said before, man, it's good to see Adrien Broner taking charge of his own destiny. I don't know if he has the financial muscle to pull it off and say like a big venue. Don't know how that's going to go. But if he does, I know with Ross backing him, the connections that Ross may have, Al Heyman back. I don't know, man. I don't know. AB could be promoting himself, man, and it could be a strictly AB Promotions card, and that would be a mega, mega achievement, ladies and gentlemen. That's one of the main things that caught my eye about the fight between him and Granados, and I don't hear many people speaking on it. But I hope it goes forward. I hope he does gain his independence. He seems to light up like a Christmas tree whenever he speaks on the numbers, you know, that his promotional company hits and his fighters do. He lights up when he talks about that because that's clearly an ambition of his. This is something he could have possibly also learned from Floyd Mayweather and many other boxers that came before him. That's probably in his ear like, yo, man, capitalize off your own fucking popularity, man. Get all of these sharks and vultures' hands out of your pocket. Keep more of that money in-house. I'm sure somebody is in his ear telling him that. At least I hope so. So it's good to see this. To the next video, Main Man, Made Man. Don't forget to subscribe. Twitter, Made Man 511. Facebook, Main Man, Made Man. Boxing Forum, Google Plus, Main Man, Made Man. What makes this video so relevant is that you don't clearly see a lot of the popular fighters taking charge of their own careers no more. I mean, you know, a lot of these popular guys tend to leave all the financial heavy work up to their promotional companies instead of being the guy that wants to start their own company, put their own cards on, get their own venues. It's hard to compete with the big boys, such as your Top Ranks and your Golden Boys and stuff like that. It's hard to get just to jump immediately to that level. I mean, look at the tough time that Mayweather Promotions is having. And I don't expect Adrien Broner to jump right in there with the top dogs himself, but if anyone's gonna capitalize off of a self-made image that you built, it should be you. And if you have the means to do so, you should do it. Am I the meanest? Sure enough. Am I the prettiest? That's my ringtone, y'all. Real shit. To the next video. Peace out.